Morning, my dear audience. I hope you are fine today. Like as me, I have been in front of you with another grammar topic. I think this grammar topic will be very useful for our new student, for our current student. So today also I have planned to raise some grammar topic because also recently I have made an assessment to the current student. At that time also I have seen some I think mistake in the usage of I think preposition and conjunction. Since that day, I have decided to make grammar lesson just to clear confusion and I think how can I say complexity in grammar. Today I think I have planned to define the usage of a preposition. The name of the preposition is at. So briefly, I would like to define the usage of at. Even at is a kind of preposition, we can use at for the definite I think for the definite position, if we can describe, we can denote everything definitely and accurately. At that time, I think we can use it. Otherwise, we cannot use. On the whiteboard, I have written some example. I think even on the whiteboard, I cannot give you the things in detail because I think our the cam network is pretty so slow. Even we cannot watch video lessons at advanced speed. So this is why I cannot write everything in detail on the whiteboard. So I have written some key points. I think this key point will be I think helpful for you to understand. So for example, at. At is a kind of preposition. Also number one, time. Even we can use at if we can describe exact and definitely. If we can describe the time definitely and accurately and exactly. For example, at 9 a.m. If somebody come and ask from you, when do you go to school? At that time we can answer. If we can describe exact time, at that time we can answer. We go to school. I go to school at 9 a.m. Also at past. Even for example, if somebody asks, why are you? At that time we can answer at past because at past is also a kind of definite and exact location, exact time and exact location. Number two, place. If we have exact place, also at that time we can use also at. If we have no exact place, at that time we cannot use at. Suppose if somebody asks from us, why are you? At that time we can answer, I am. For example, I can answer, I am at home. I am at work. For example, if we cannot, I think describe definitely the place, at that time we cannot use, for example, at. Suppose if somebody asks why are you at that time we cannot I think describe the exact place. For example, why are you now? I am in Kutupalam. At that time we have to use in because Kutupalam is a kind of large area, but it is not exact place for me. To demonstrate exact place, we have to use if we can demonstrate exact place and definite place at that time we can use that. Also work. If somebody asks why are you now? At that time we can answer I am at work. Number three, also condition. If we can describe exact and definite condition, at that time also we can use that. For example, I think how can I say, how is the condition? How is his condition? If somebody come and ask somebody, how is the condition? How is his condition? How is the country's condition? Country's condition is at silence. His condition is at silence. You can use in this position. Another one is a speech. Even if you, I think if you see, somebody, if you have seen a driver at that time, if you'd like to ask, at what has, at what speed do you drive? At that time, we can use it at low. I drive the car at low speed. I drive the car at higher speed. This is also accurate and definite condition. For the definite and accurate condition, we can use number four, object. If we have, I think, definite and accurate object at that time, also we can use that. For example, me is a kind of also here object. English is also a kind of object. Joshua is also a kind of object. For example, if somebody come and asks, whom do you laugh at? At that time, she laughed at me. Are you good at English? For example, I am good at English. For example, where are you looking at? At that time, for example, I am looking at Joshua. If we have Joshua in this position, Joshua has been exact object. An exact and definite object, that is why we can use at. Number 5, amount. If we can describe accurate and definite amount, at that time also we can use at. The put. For example, I think at 200. If you'd like to ask, at what price did you buy it? That time, I say we can answer. I bought it at 200. 18 years, for example. Even when how can I say, when did you join the army? I joined the army at 18 years. When a person or when a staff can retire, a person can retire from the job at 60 years old. A person can retire from the job at 60 years old. For example, we can answer like this. Also, we can watch the same lesson in 3 languages. Also in English, in Burmese, in Rohingya language. Now I have been uploading lesson in 3 languages. First day in Rohingya language, second day in Burmese, third day in English. So I think if you have problem to understand in Burmese and English, I think on the first day if you watch in Rohingya language, I think this Rohingya language will help you. I think I think if it is very helpful for you, please don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Thank you so much.